Welcome everyone to on the next video about tongue blocking part 2. So this was a dance tune in the Louisiana style with both regular tongue blocking and also octave tongue blocking. So I just first want to ask you, how did you succeed for playing your first single note with tongue blocking, with the regular one? Could you play in any hole, first hole, the fourth hole, or blowing and drawing? It doesn't matter with which level you already started to play tongue blocking. Or maybe some couldn't even play their first single note with tongue blocking. Don't worry, because actually it takes some effort and much patience and perseverance. Yeah? But actually there are good to know that there are harmonicists who just play the pucker shape for playing single notes and not the tongue blocking. And then you have others who only play single notes with the tongue blocking, and many others also use both methods. But it's good to try to tongue block for getting single notes. You see, that's good to do, because it will really enrich your harmonica playing. So try to do it. Practice every day, about 20 and a half hour minutes. It doesn't need to be more than that, but regularly, and you will be able at one day to play a single note with tongue blocking. Yeah. So the regular tongue blocking, we did it like we just blocked off some holes, the part of your mouth, and with your tongue, and you cover some holes with it. Yeah. And you play out of the side of your mouth, either on the left side or on the right side, for getting single notes. But now in this video I'm gonna introduce you to a more advanced version of the tongue blocking idea. Yeah. So it means you can also block some of the holes in the middle of your mouth, and you play out of both sides of your mouth. So we can just block off the second and the third holes with my tongue, and play around them on the first and fourth holes, like that. So the first hole and the fourth hole comes out playing, while the second and the third holes are blocked. But how to do that? This is of course for me automatically, but for the beginners, how can you start with this? Just try to block the four holes, the first four holes, with your tongue. It's pretty easy. Everyone watching this is able to block or cover four holes. That's not a problem. And then get with you can narrow your tongue. You see, in order to block the second and the third hole with the middle tip of your tongue. and try to hold that tongue blocking for a while. In this manner you're gonna start to play your first single note with tongue blocking. Yeah. The tune I played in the beginning contains some octaves and also regular tongue blocking, octave playing with the tongue block and the regular ones. So you can combine them in time, of course, but first try to play your first octave by covering the second and third hole, and then the first and four holes it will come out. They're gonna play for you. And then you can also start, if you are able to play your first, you can also do the, you can move up your on your instrument. You can play another octave further. You can also draw. So you can, it's a very nice method for doing this, because in the song, in the dance tune, in the Louisiana style, you're gonna hear that quite often. For example, you see? But it takes some time and effort for doing this. So this is how you create your octave tongue blocking. And it's gonna help you also for rhythmic playing. As I said, you can flip your tongue even. So all the music, all the sounds, all the melodies, and playing a tune, this tune for example, for dancing, or helping the people to dance, it all happens inside your mouth. You don't see it. But again, for starting, you just look at your harmonica, you put your tongue on it, cover the four holes, and then you narrow it to block the second and the third hole. Yeah, and then you can play your octave tongue blocking. Sometimes maybe the first hole will come out and not the fourth, but you can try it. So just find the size of your tongue blocking, of your covering the two holes, and you will really able to be attain that octave tongue blocking. So it will really enrich in your playing. And but for those who only prefer to play the pucker shape, it's also good, of course. I myself personally actually play more the pucker shape position, but it depends on which song, on which style of a song. If it is a dance style, of course, I use the tongue blocking method for playing the single notes and then also the octave in combination. You can even, by playing this technique, a whole audience of maybe 3,000, 5,000 people, you can really motivate them to all to dance. Can you imagine it with such a tiny instrument? As we already discussed it, it's a tiny instrument, but you can do so many features and things and techniques and moods and styles with it that it really gives you a lot of fun. You will notice it. But again, it's so important to really have patience with yourself Do not compare yourself with others, even of course not compare with the legends, with the harmonicists. But just, you can also learn from them, but just find your own pace of learning. This is very important. Do not expect too much from yourself. Do not expect perfection from yourself. No, 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 this is not needed. If you just quietly every day you can train yourself for playing the tongue blocking method, you will have really a lot of fun, and you will be able to do it. So you see, that's very nice to do. So the next time we're going to discuss other important, interesting features of the tongue blocking method, and part 3 of tongue blocking. So have a nice day, and see you to the next video. Bye bye.